Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Reino de la Mascaras, the Kingdom of the Masks. I'm your host, as always, Ray de Mascaras, and today we are going to talk about the first time yours truly received a message from a luchador about a mask. So, taking this back here, May 2021, right before the wife and I bought our new house that we're now living in, and doing my usual checks, eBay, Mercari, places like that, and stumbled upon one of my preferred sellers on eBay selling this guy right here, a very, very, very nice pro grade Aramis replica. We'll talk a little more in depth of it, but I'll tell you the story first, and then we'll jump into the mask. So, get it, quick shipping as always. The seller that sold me this one just does an amazing job with the shipping of everything. So I got it, I put it on, a little bit tight, which is normal. Between the beard, between my head size being a little bit bigger, most masks that I have are a little on the tighter side. You can see the Ray Jr. one that I'm wearing can't quite get over everything to clasp. We'll get there. So anyway, I get it, showed it off. I believe I did it for one of my Mask Monday posts here. So it's up there, like here too, and all of a sudden I get a ping that I've got a DM. And I kind of stopped in my tracks because I see that the DM is from Aramis. So I open it up, and I'm not going to quote it directly. I don't have it in front of me anyway. So basically, it was asking where I'd gotten it from. And kind of got a little sheepish because I'm like, uh-oh. Before I go too much further, Aramis was nothing but nice about this whole thing. He was not mean. He was not, pushy, anything like that. He was, I think, genuinely curious on where it came from. But I got a little sheepish because I'm like, I was still kind of new to the collecting game, and I wasn't sure how luchadors felt about masks, unofficial masks. I know now, 2 years later almost, reading with regards to this, I know there are some luchadors out there that will not sign an unofficial replica. They will not, they won't acknowledge them, basically. So having a little bit of that in the back of my head, I was a little bit skittish, and I explained to him it was an eBay purchase. I kind of started talking off the top of my head a little bit and said, kind of a placeholder, until I get an official one, which was not a lie. I've always been after those official replicas, so it was, it was kind of like, I'm not sure when I'm going to get the chance to get one, so I'm going to go ahead and get this one here and, use it as a placeholder type thing. So he replied back, he said, "Oh, very cool, just curious, thank you for the support." And that was that. So it was kind of for me, it was a first time experience of, I'm not sure if this guy is mad because I have an unofficial mask or not. So that was kind of the point where I did make the jump to almost exclusively collecting official replicas or ring-worn masks, and stuff like that. Now, I'm not above a replica, don't get me wrong. I've bought a few since this. Basically, stuff that is not possible. And when I say that, I mean mask designs that are already in the hands of a collector, or flat out the luchador is not going to sell that particular mask. Case in point, one I'll highlight at some point, I'm sure, but if you've seen Battle of Los Angeles 2019, you know that Flamita and Bandito came out with fusion masks, and I know both Banditos and Flamitas are in collector hands, So when a replica of Flamida's version came out, I made sure to grab it. And it's a very nice replica. I'll be happy to show it off on another episode if everyone would like to see it. In the meantime, we'll get to today's offering, and I love the white on. I love the gold and black on the white. It just, everything really pops off of this. The eye mesh is great. Fun fact, I have worn this during a Teams meeting for work when I'm working from home. Wouldn't recommend it when the boss is showing off something on the screen that you have to see, because you're not going to see very well through this. So anyway, but just I just love how the color pops off of the base of the mask. You've got the back design. As far as replicas go, this is a really good one. This is one, it's still on my shelf hanging up. Despite the fact that I do have a couple of Aramis masks that are official ones. If we go back here a little bit over to my left, you can see them. Yep, come on. You can see them right there. Both of those are from the Republic of Lucha. And I will definitely highlight those at a future date. But in the meantime, hey, this is pretty cool. This is a fun one to wear. I don't have a problem wearing this one if, like, you know, I've never brought a mask to a show, but if, you know, something came up, you know, hey, wear a mask, get in half off or something. Oh, this is something I'd definitely wear. But that is the story of me interacting with a luchador regarding a mask for the first time. Would not be the last time, but it would be one that kind of opened my eyes a little bit to some of the nuances of collecting and what to watch out for. Well, I shouldn't say watch out for, because it was a good experience. It's just something, you know, I'll talk about it with another one. I think the other one that got voted for Twitter this week was a Serpentico Hayabusa tribute mask. Honestly, kind of the same thing happened there. And I can tell that story. Again, neither Aramis nor Serpentico were mean-spirited about it. And I may have read too much into it, but like I said, everybody's been really nice about it. There's no hostility, so that's nice. As always, if you like what you see today, comment, subscribe, like it, tell your friends. Let's get this one moving here. We're doing really good, but always room for growth. So let's bring it up. As always, anything you want to see, you see something in the back here that catches your eye, you want me to talk about it, let me know. Message me on YouTube, message me on Instagram, hit me up on Twitter, anywhere. Let me know what you want to see, and I'll make it happen. With that said, that is it for this week's episode. Live, laugh, love, and as always, Lucha Libre. We'll see you next time.